If you go to hell, you did it. All right, you did it. You will not be able to stand before God and say, you did this to me. God gave man the opportunity to choose to obey him based on his free will. God gave man the opportunity to accept the sacrifice that God gave through Jesus Christ. Man has the opportunity to choose to worship God. And so in his foreknowledge, he looks down at you and he sees every decision that you're going to make. And so there comes a point where in the future, you're going to make this decision and you're going to choose to accept Jesus Christ. He sees that beforehand. That's foreknowledge. So according to his foreknowledge of the choice that you're going to freely make, he predestines you. That one's going to get saved. I'm predestining. I'm elect. He is the elect. According to my foreknowledge of the choice that he makes out of his own free will. God is not bound by time. We're in time. We have a past. We have a present. We have a future. God is outside of all of that. Now, if you take the entire beginning and ending of time as we know it today, and let's picture it as a shoebox. God is not in that shoebox. We are. Our grandfathers are. Our great-grandfathers are. Our children, our grandchildren, until Jesus comes back and we are all ushered into eternity. We're in that shoebox of time. It's contained. It has a beginning and it has an end. God's not in that shoebox. He's outside of that shoebox. So before time began, he could move around that shoebox and look down in it and see me. And with his foreknowledge, because he could see everything that was going to happen throughout time before time even came into existence, according to his foreknowledge, he elected me. Foreknowledge of what? Foreknowledge of the choices that I would make based on the free will that he gave me. People say, Dwayne, you can't have predestination and a free will. Of course you can. Of course you can. Of course you can. The reason for the tree of knowledge of good and evil in the garden, people say, Dwayne, why did he do that? Because we have a free will. Because if we don't have a choice, then it's not love, and it's not worship, and it's not service, and it's not obedience. If you don't have a choice to disobey, if you're never given a choice, then there is no such thing as obedience. He is not willing that any should perish. If they understand God so little that they think God creates people, gives them no choice, gives them no free will not shed enough blood to save them, and will choose arbitrarily to send them to hell. If you have that much of a fundamental misunderstanding of the very character and nature of God, I don't even know how you can be born again.